Good afternoon, world. My name is Mateo, coming to you here from Boston, and I'm a trans man. Um, for those of you who are thinking of transitioning, I just have one thing, one very powerful thing to say to you. Just do it. Live your life. This is your life. This is no one else's life. This is your journey. So, as much as we would love to always include the people that we love and care about in everything that's important to us, all of our important decisions, huge life changes, accomplishments. What we need to realize is that we all are on our own specific journeys. Some of those journeys include the people that are surrounding you. A lot of the people surrounding you are in your life to grow you. They're not there to stay forever. They're there for the now. So, and personally, those who are there to stay forever usually don't even come along into your journey until well after you understand who you are. Some people are strong enough to stand it out the entire way, but either way, nonetheless, the point here is stop wasting time taking polls online or in class or through your friends or your family and asking them to verify who you are for you. What you feel inside is exactly who you are. You know who you are. The fright comes from being that because for a long time, a lot of us were appearing as someone else and living the life of who we thought we were to be based off of what we were taught, what we were shown, or whatever we felt, whatever we went through. Um, that's not the case, however. The case actually is that we are able to live the lives that we imagine. So the things that we dream about, the things that we think about, the things that we feel, they're all possible. It's up to you to do it. Don't live your life in fear of who is going to leave you or love you less, because at the end of the day, transitioning is something that we all do on a daily basis. People transition in and out of periods of life, of jobs, of relationships, statuses, roles, all kinds of things. Transformation is not only for transgender people. That's the other thing. Educate yourself on exactly what you're trying to do, who you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Don't allow people and their opinions to deter you from exactly who you know you are already. There's plenty of people out there that they're afraid to be who they were meant to be, who God made them to be. That's something that they have to figure out. But what I realize is that those very people are so afraid that they'll throw their fear at you. That, for some reason, makes them feel like they're stronger. It gives them a sense of strength because now they've got someone else that feels like them, sort of, that's a little bit confused, and all that is just wanting to belong somewhere. We all want to belong somewhere. So don't shun those people, forgive them, but also forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for feeling the way that you feel. Forgive yourself for feeling like you're going against God's wishes. You're not. He's not going to put you in front of anything that he feels as though you are not ready to consume or, conquer. And he's also not going to put things in front of you to tempt you to do negative things. That's not the point here. God is everything. He is in all of us, and he is all of this. So with that being said, he's created everything that's here. You, me, he's created all of us. There's plenty of thoughts that run through my mind. There's plenty of things that I've done in the past to people or that I've said in the past to people that now I wouldn't do or say. That's because I've grown to understand the resources around me. And so when you understand the resources around you, you kind of remove yourself from popular opinion and the general public and the norms of society that have been here for God only knows how long, truly. But not only that, but you basically get to see this new leader inside of you. This revolutionary little person that is just basically just keeps kind of pulling on your pant leg and just keeps reminding you to do as you feel. If you are a righteous person and you have great ideas and you're just a positive being, do as you feel. Don't fucking go on social media looking for polls and advice from people who do not know who they are. Unfortunately, social media is an amazing, amazing piece of culture that was built, uh, thanks to technology, in which we're able to basically like connect with each other. PayPal, uh, like a PayPal, I guess. I was trying to figure out a way to say that, but yeah, like we could do PayPal and shit now. So the fact that I could speak to someone in Germany about this, like I may not be the only person, and I know I'm not. It's amazing, But then you also have those other people. We have to be fair. The internet is open to everyone in the world, so there are some lost souls out there that don't know who they are, and they're afraid of this new shit that we are doing. These things that some of us have dreamed of, have wanted, have yearned, have manifested on, have prayed about since we were children. You know what I'm saying? And I decided that no one's going to take my childhood innocence away from me. Like, that's mine. Um, yeah, no, that's mine. So, with that being said, critics, here you go. Sorry, however you feel about transgender people, I don't care. I really don't care. I don't have to be your friend. We don't have to get along, nothing. All I ask is that you respect my space, meaning if you see me in public, you don't need to speak to me, but you also don't need to mock me or belittle me either. That's it. We can coexist. Plenty of us coexist that, you know what I mean? And I love everybody. Even people who hate me, I love them too. People that I don't know, I love them too. Why? Because, um, well, there's a couple of reasons. But for the most part, I've decided that I'm not going to take on the feelings of other people. Your confusion is what's making you feel like you hate me or you dislike me. It's something that has to do with you. It has nothing to do with me. You don't even know me to the extent of which I know myself to even have a valid reason to dislike me. There's nothing in this world that anyone can do to the point where I I feel like you would know all of somebody. Like, so when we just start doing this thing of I don't like this person and I don't like that person, it just gets too much, too personal. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't like transgender people, stay the fuck away from us. It's that simple. Don't come around us. Don't look us up. Don't talk to us. Don't do any of it. You don't have to. That's the world that we live in. This world is amazing. You can create anything. You can be anything. So if I want to be transgender, I am transgender. I just am. It's not anyone's fucking business. I share it because I want other people to understand that. If you want to transition, my friend, do it. I support you. Why? Because only you know what's good for you. Some of us just need to hear someone else say that. But there's plenty of us out here, dude. Like, you're not alone. You're not by yourself. Don't allow the opinions of the fucking popular lost souls of the world, the most just people who just don't understand their position here on this earth, what they're supposed to be doing, their existence. They don't understand their actual power, and they go for that 3D shit where it's like, I'm a man and my penis is huger than yours and I went to this university, and none of that shit matters to me. Because at the end of the day, what's in here and what's in here is what matters most. That's what makes me a man. As far as anybody else is concerned, or what you guys want to try to categorize me as, not my concern, not my problem, not my issue, definitely not my fucking interest. Excuse my language. I actually swear a lot more often than this, so I'm containing myself. But I'm just saying, like, just stop. Okay? Stop with trying to dictate what people can and cannot do. And for you trans folk out there that are afraid to transition, fucking do it. Live your life, my friend. This is all for you. If you can feel it in here and you can feel it in here, fucking make it appear out here. That's for you. That's not for anybody else to dictate, and it's not for anybody else to fucking try to kind of uh coerce how you go about it. And it's just, if you want to transition, my friend, do it. There's plenty of resources out there. Get yourself a therapist, set yourself up on a good health plan, and get yourself the help that you need. Stay off of social media, just stay away from anything that's toxic to your being. What people also need to realize is that we are all here to be our true natural selves. So just because you don't understand transgender people or transitioning as a transgender person does not mean that it is wrong. Does not mean that you can fucking belittle people. It doesn't mean that you can harm, rape, kill, harass. None of it. It doesn't mean any of that. That is bullying. That is your inner child needing some fucking attention. You go handle that shit. But leave people alone who are out here just trying to live their best life and be who the fuck they know they are supposed to be. Because I know that this is exactly who I'm supposed to be. And there's been plenty of moments. I don't have to prove them to any of you. The one man up there is the one who has proven and shown to me time after 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 time that the route that I'm on is the route that is for me. So anyone outside of here and here, meaning if I could see you and you're not attached to in here, your opinion's nice, but they're not valid for me, bro. Only because, and even your compliments, they're amazing, but again, what we need to understand is that what people give to you, what they assign to you, is exactly what you feel like you need to be. So, yeah, it's great for people to give good compliments. Oh, you're handsome, or I love your transition and how it's coming out. It makes me feel amazing, but I don't own that shit. Why? Because the minute they don't compliment me, or the minute I feel that I'm extremely handsome and I don't get that compliment, I'm gonna somehow be pissed off or feel like I'm owed something. None of you owe me shit. I owe me. And that's why I'm telling you, you owe yourself. You go the fuck out there and get what you need to get to be the man or the woman that you want to be. Who cares how you were born? Who cares what your race is? Who cares where you are in the world? If this is not who you truly are, you find your way to get to be that person. Period, point blank. And understand one more thing before I go. Understand that this shit is not easy. The easiest part of all of this is just allowing yourself to be. If you can somehow figure out how to put that little mantra, that one little couple of words that I call a mantra, if you can learn how to just insert that into every place, if you choose to transition, or even if you're going through different transitions in your life, take that mantra and place that shit wherever there is darkness, wherever you feel negativity, wherever you feel gloom, wherever you feel like, ooh, I want to go in a little shell, or I change my mind, or I don't feel like doing this anymore. Whenever you feel like that, pull out that mantra, man, because it's for you. It's for you. Everything is here for you. God made it all for all of us. Do not allow people who do not understand Him, His Word, nor His creations, which would be themselves, to deter you from doing what is for you. I almost did that several times. It actually started when I was 9 years old. This is my favorite part of my journey to tell people, because people are always amazed, or they just don't know how young it starts for most people. But I was only 9 years old when I knew that this body that I was in just did not resonate with me. And I used to pray to God every night. I would cry to Him. I bargained with Him. It got to the point where, because the physical change didn't come as quickly as I thought, I began to pray for Him to help me to forget. And so all of those years between 9 and I'm well into my 30s now, I lived unhappy. I survived. And I'm a damn good survivor, man. I did a great job. You know what I'm saying? So forgive yourselves. because most of you are just living the life that you feel was assigned to you, that society makes you feel is for you, that society continues to push you into. And to be honest with you, now that I think about it, I live the life of a woman, and it's like I completely understand how many rights women are still fighting for that they shouldn't even have to fight for. How unequal the world is when it comes to male and female. Maybe different cultures have a good hold on it, but overall, man, I just feel like women deserve so much more praise and so much more love and embracement than what they do receive on a regular basis in every and any culture. You know what I'm saying? So that is a part of that. That was something that I learned from my journey, amongst many things. But anyway, the point of all of this was to tell you people out there, I don't care how old you are, I don't care how young you are, get yourself some help, okay? Don't go about listening to people who refuse to get themselves help, who don't believe in magic, who don't, anyone who's furthest away from childlike, you probably don't want to get advice from them. Only because I truly believe that adults are just big kids with more responsibility and less parental guidance. That's what this is. So I'm a big ass kid right now. And I still have my parental guidance because I choose to have it. And I discuss certain things with my mom, but it's like at the end of the day, I'm grown and she supports what I do. But me, myself, I have grown into my own man. So at this point, I use the teachings and the wise things that she's taught me based off of my journey and the places that I came from and where I am now, and I make those decisions based off of my spirituality as well and my connection to God. So I know that if I don't need to be somewhere, I'm not going to go. And people are going to probably assume, and I don't care. And that's what I'm getting at with you. People are going to assume, they're going to mock, they're going to question. They are doing all these things out of one thing, and it has nothing to do with you. Fear. Fear is the one thing that stops everybody from living their true life. And even those who are all over social media now saying that they're living their best life, their true life, they're not. Because when you're living a life like that, you technically, let me not say that. There are some people who are motivators who are trying to portray that to other people. So yeah, they are going to say it, even though they're living it and they're feeling it, they're going to say it out loud because that's what's going to help someone else pick up on it. What I mean is people who are overly doing it. When people start to volunteer information is when you know that they're trying their hardest to emit some type of vibe or some type of excellence about themselves or some type of stamina or, something about themselves that you can't just pick up automatically. And I'm just going to stop there. So with that being said, go get yourself some help. You're free to leave comments. I don't do negative comments, so if you want to waste your time and leave them, feel fucking free. Otherwise, leave comments. I can comment back when I get a chance. But yeah, I just needed to say that. So you all have an amazing day. Go Google, because you're on your phone now anyway, I'm sure. Or you're on your computer. You're on something to watch this. So go get yourself some help. You deserve it. And like I said, forgive yourself because you're living in a world in which we were made to believe certain things had to go 1, 2, 3, 4, A, B, C, D. And yeah, in a universal way, most things should be like that so that we can all communicate no matter what part of the world that you're in. However, being yourself and your health, mental health, physical health, comes before anything else. Because if you are not okay with being you, you cannot even be the person that you need to be collectively within society, that which makes us all grow and go round. nor your own smaller subunits that also do that. So look within first. I'll be back.